The Minnesota Vikings have had a very busy offseason, right? We had some certain areas on the roster that needed to be fixed, like the offensive line, the interior defensive line, the secondary on the defense. And we did just that, right? We signed Isaiah Rodgers and a couple other people to help out our secondary. We signed Jonathan Allen, Javon Hargrave to add to that interior defensive line. And we even fixed the offensive line. At least we hope we fixed the offensive line with signing Will Freeze and Ryan Kelly to that offensive line. But what if I told you that we have a chance or we could add more veteran talent? Because we do have the cap space. So let's get right into it. Before we do, shout out to our affiliate partners at Green Gridiron. If you want one of these mini helmets, the link for that is in the description, and it's also pinned in the comment section. Hit that link, use the promo code MINSYN, MINSYN at checkout to receive a small discount on your purchase. If you, for some reason, don't want a Vikings helmet, maybe you want your favorite college football team helmet, they have all of them. Maybe you want a different NFL helmet because you're buying a gift for somebody, or maybe for some odd reason, you're not a Vikings fan. They have all NFL helmets as well. Or if you're looking to spice things up a bit, you can fully customize your own helmet. So if that's something that intrigues you, hit that link in the comment section or in the description and use the promo code MINSYN, MINSYN, at checkout to receive that discount. Now, let's get into it, right? Now that the NFL draft is behind us, organized team activities, or OTAs, have become the next piece of the Minnesota Vikings schedule. They are set to begin next week with a lot of interesting storylines. The biggest discussion point is going to surround quarterback J.J. McCarthy. He hasn't taken a snap yet and has been the most divisive player among offseason discussions. McCarthy is also the reason why the Vikings have only a win total of 8.5 wins, as nobody is quite sure what to make of the Vikings. I believe last year our win total per sports books and stuff like that was like 6.5, so it's not too bad. Now, one of the biggest moves the Vikings made this offseason was to fortify the offensive line. Adding 3 new starters along the interior makes the unit one of the biggest strengths of the class. Now that the Vikings have signed Donovan Jackson to his rookie contract, the salary cap situation is mostly set for the 2025 season. However, there are still some things to note. Right now, the Vikings are about $14.2 million under the salary cap, according to Over the Cap. Within that number, there are multiple things to note about it. Right now, it takes the top 53 contracts, and the lowest of those is the second-year rookie contract minimum. Only 2 of the Vikings draft picks are currently included in the top 53, and the smallest cap hit is Michael Juergens at about $900,000 or almost $1 million. Now, if veterans get cut for rookies, including the 3 draft picks that aren't currently included, the Vikings will see some salary cap relief. Second, the Vikings will be seeing some salary cap relief once June 1st hits. That's when they will get about $1.6 million of cap space from Garrett Bradbury's contract, as they made him a post June 1st designation. Third, there is still some wiggle room with the salary cap. They have around $5 million in free cap space to sign a veteran if they so choose. That comes after the Vikings set aside around $9 million for both in-season signings and the practice squad. Now, the Vikings might be wise to not use that money this season, as they currently projected to be $53.7 million over the salary cap. And any cap space that the Vikings don't use this year will roll over to next season. General manager Kwesi Adofo-Mensah has multiple options at his disposal and the flexibility to maximize the Super Bowl window. So I know we've talked about potential free agents out there, right? Maybe trading for Jalen Ramsey. Would we be able to afford his contract? No, not a chance. There's no way. So you can kind of cross that off the list. But there's other free agents like Shaq Griffin still needs to be signed. Stephon Gilmore. What if we brought him back? He could be signed for cheap, right? So I'm talking about those type of veterans, the guys that have already been here, have played in this league long enough to know that taking a cheap or not really a cheap, just a low salary could help out the Vikings this season and beyond this season. So if we're going to be $53.9 million or $53.7 million over the salary cap, we maybe should utilize that Super Bowl window now, right? Just go a little bit more over the cap and then let some guys go or restructure some contracts to get back under the cap, or to get back under the cap or whatever the case may be. But we're all obviously the salary cap continues to rise. So who knows, that $53.7 million over the cap could look like, maybe only 20 to $30 million over the salary cap, which is still a buttload of money, but it's a little bit easier to navigate than $53.7 million. So you guys let me know your thoughts. Should we go out and sign another veteran? If we do, for me, it would be a corner, someone that's already been here like Shaq Griffin. But for you guys, let me know in that comment section down below. Drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be much, much appreciated. Have a great rest of the night, folks, and Skull Vikes.